Good morning, Community Church. This is Austin Buchiane again. This morning I'm talking about prayer again, and I'm going to discuss the different ways we can pray. There are so many different ways which we can pray. You can pray to God, to Jesus. If you're a Catholic, you can pray to one of the saints. One of my family members who is a Catholic always prays to St. Anthony to try to help find something. Another thing about prayer is when to pray. My Pastor Dale once stated to me that a lot of people say they forget to pray, but you have to remember we can all pray 5 times a day. Once when you wake up, the 3 meals a day, and finally when you go to bed. So if you are someone who keeps thinking, I don't pray enough, remember you may already be praying 5 times a day. Finally, I would like to read Mark chapter 6, verses 5 through 8. And when you pray, do not be like the hypocrites, for they love to pray standing in the synagogues and on the street corners to be seen by others. Truly, I tell you, they have received their reward in full. But when you pray, go into your room, close the door, and pray to your Father who is unseen. Then your Father who sees what is done in secret will reward you. And when you pray, do not keep on babbling like pagans, for they think they will be heard because of their many words. Do not be like them, for your Father knows what you need before you ask Him. In this verse, Jesus is speaking and telling us not to pray in front of everyone, but go into your room, close the door, and pray. Praying by yourself is a way to get closer to God and Jesus. Another thing Jesus is telling us is to not keep babbling on with our prayers. Just say what is directly on our hearts. And remember that God, our Heavenly Father, knows what we need. So you don't need to reiterate a long version of what He already knows. Now you may ask, why bother if He already knows what we need? The reason you pray is like talking to a best friend. He or she may know what you need, but in order to help you, they want to hear it from you personally. So remember these 3 things. It is simple to pray. Pray in secret, meaning a bedroom, office, somewhere in your house, by yourself. Your prayers don't need to be extra long. And we have a Heavenly Father that already knows what we need. He just wants confirmation from us throughout our prayers. God bless.